$100,000, as you guys can see. So, which is fantastic. well, where we should be heading to next, man. The next, if we be able to break this, if we could be able to break this $102,000 support, boom. Just like as I said yesterday. So the major support here is between this $100,000 and $2,000. Because if we could be able to break it, we'll be helped to $106,000 next. You can hear me? Okay, we can hear you. Good. So guys, the market is doing good once again. So Bitcoin is trading above $100,000. It's like the Charisco team are so strong, man. So we was trading between $99,000 just about an hour ago before I start streaming. So and now boom. So the market is so strong once again. So most of the altcoins are up with a double digit. So guys, we'll be looking into the headlines. So what are the headlines are saying about the market? And as you guys can just watch, President Trump is saying that so the market will be booming once again. So you don't have to be scared. So one of the still best strategy is to keep using DCA, dollar cost average, keep buying. So whenever the market is down, so keep using DCA, keep buying. So that whenever the market is up, you'll be able to take profit. So guys, as you guys can see, in the past 24 hours, you guys can see it over here that, BTC is up with about 4%, and Ethereum is popping so hard, man. Which, as you guys can see, is up with almost about 30% in the past 24 hours, which is crazy. 30%. It is up with about 30%. SRP is up with about 6%, 5.6%, and BNB is up. BNB is up with about 3%, followed by SOL, one of my favorite altcoin, man. So it's up with about 10%, which is crazy. So this is what I always say. One thing is that Bitcoin just need to start the first move. So once Bitcoin start popping and boom, the other altcoins will follow. And as you guys can see, so most of the altcoins are booming once again. Dogecoin is up with about 11%. ADA is up 10%. Tron is up about 3%. Sui 70% in the past 24 hours, which is crazy. Most of the altcoins are up with a double digit in the past 24 hours, just between 24 hours, man. So Avalanche is up. So in the past 24 hours, you guys can say with about 10%. Vunistella is up with about 8%. Most of the altcoins are booming. Yeah, Bitcoin makes the way. One of the things is that Bitcoin just need to start, popping, boom. The other altcoins will follow, as you guys can see. So let's dive into the headlines of the day. So guys, there are a lot of bullish news that show that Bitcoin, is here to stay. So we are just in the beginning of the market. So you don't have to be scared. As I always say, one of the best ways to keep DCA. So as you guys can see with this headline over here from Cointelegraph, just between about $1 billion was minted in USDT just less than 24 hours ago. Now we brought the total in the past few months. We now have about 14 billion US dollar that has been minted. So in USDT just in the past few months. So where do you think that those money is going to? So this money are coming into the space to invest into the crypto space. So the big boys, they keep printing more money into the crypto space. So the government print more money every single day, and the big boys, they keep bringing more money into the crypto space for them to invest into Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. That is because they know that Bitcoin and crypto is here to stay. Bitcoin and crypto is here to stay. So you guys, you don't have to be scared, guys. So more money is still coming into the crypto space. This $1 billion, if you think that, oh, why Bitcoin is popping? So it's because more money is still coming into the crypto space, as you guys can see. So $1 billion was just dumped into the market, just between not they sell Bitcoin, but they just put new money into the crypto space in order for them to buy more Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. So let's quickly see this other headline over here. That's think that money is coming into the space, not just Bitcoin, even if the altcoins too. As you guys can see, Solana continue to lead all the blockchains. Over the past 24 hours, we have about $2.9 billion in Solana volume in Solana volume desk. That's because a lot of the meme coin, we all know that most of the meme coin right now is being traded on Solana chain. So the top chain right now is So, followed by Ethereum, Binance Chain, Base, Sui, and Arbitrum. So there's still a lot of momentum on So. If you think that so why is Ethereum and other blockchain are still not doing fine? That is because the most meme coin right now, they are traded on the Solana chain, which most of you guys know that 99% of the meme coin right now are traded on Solana chain. That is because the fee is cheap and it's easily for you to for you to launch a Solana meme coin. It's so easy. So guys, let's quickly see this other headline over here. This other headline over here show that which is this data is showing that Ethereum is still overvalued. Even if when the price is down, as you guys can see, Ethereum is up today with almost about 12%. So 30%. So Ethereum is up with about 30%. So it's still showing that Ethereum is still overvalued. So compared to Bitcoin, so even if as of today, Ethereum is still trading between about $2,000, it's still overvalued. So Ethereum may still be able to pop up high to be between about $3,000 in this cycle. So let's quickly see some other headline. Senator City Alumi's digital assets as the futures. We either embrace them or we lose. This is what I always say every single day. Guys, Senator Loomis was saying that the digital asset are the future. For sure, the digital assets are the futures of finance, which we all know that. So you either embrace them or you lose. So Bitcoin and crypto is here to stay just between a decade, which you guys can see. So it's not a story. So Bitcoin moved from between less than $1 to $100,000 as of today. Just even about 2 weeks ago, Bitcoin was trading below $90,000, but today, boom. So we are trading above 100K once again, which is fantastic. So all you just need to do is to keep this year. You don't have to be scared that Bitcoin and crypto debug that with about 10%, 20%. I know that each time the market debug that with about few percent, most of you guys will be scared. So why will you be scared that Bitcoin is trading below $100,000? Just last week here, let's quickly look at the sentiment once again, which I know that will be up right now. The market sentiment is still between the fear and greedy depth is still between about 53, so which is still not bad. So let's see what next. Reach that poor dad. Bitcoin is your defense in this current global insanity. Prepare for more crash. So guys, so what Rich Dad and Poor Dad is still saying is that more crashes ahead, but the best strategy is for you to buy Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. So Bitcoin, that's because the big boys have realized that the Bitcoin still hedge against inflation. So which we all know that. So Bitcoin hedge against inflation. So the government money, which is the paper money, it keeps going down in value. So there are still a lot of headlines that still cover that, which we'll still be looking into. So Bitcoin crypto is here to stay, guys. So you don't have to be scared. Each time we are down with about few percentage. So and you guys can say that Bitcoin has been outperformed every other asset. That is why sellers keep buying, which is the CEO of Strategy. We also have an headline that cover it that Strategy will be releasing a book in the next few months, which will help more companies to invest in Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. So, and we all know that over the past few years, Robert Kiyosaki, which is the author of Rich Dad and Poor Dad, so he has been one of the biggest investor in the not just in the crypto space. He has been one of the biggest investors, even if the stock space. And now, since he has been investing in Bitcoin and cryptocurrency, he realized that because he do hold Ethereum and Bitcoin, so now he realized that Bitcoin is one of the best asset. He has even been perform gold. We all know that just since 2010 till today, Bitcoin gold is still up, not even up to like 20%. But Bitcoin is up with millions upon millions of percent. Guys, let's see this other headline over here. Eric Trump confirmed that President Trump own a lot of Bitcoin, says Bitcoin is going higher. Yeah, guys, as you guys can see, so not just this is why I always say try to make sure you hold Bitcoin on your portfolio. The big boys they keep holding. So even if President Trump, so and he's so bullish, that is why he decided to even sign it into law for US to hold Bitcoin in their reserve, which is fantastic. So we all know that we are just getting started. Bitcoin is here to stay. So the big boys they keep buying and buying and buying. Even if as of today, which you guys can see it over here, I always show you guys this data. So countries are still holding, which you guys can see it over here. The US, they are still holding their 207,000 Bitcoin, followed by China. They are still holding their 194,000 Bitcoin. UK are still holding their 61,000. So if you still head up to the US ETF, this is just a US ETF holding. So as of today, you guys can still see it over here. Fidelity are still holding 198,000 when BlackRock are still holding about 621,000 as of today. So they are holding 620,918 Bitcoin. So which show that so we are still early in the space. So whenever you are seeing that people like Eric Trump, they are so bullish about Bitcoin, not just even Eric Trump, he said that even if his father, which is President Trump, he holds a huge amount of Bitcoin. So we show that, so Bitcoin and crypto is here to stay. It's just a matter of time. All you just need to do is to keep using DCA dollar cost average. So over the past few years, we all know that Bitcoin has been one of the best performing assets, and so it will keep outperforming every other asset. That is because this is the one asset that it does not have inflation like fiat. The government they can print more money, but they can't print more Bitcoin. So a lot of people are still bullish about Bitcoin. Mas Kesia said that Bitcoin will still be heading up to $500,000. So if you think that a Bitcoin will be heading up to $500,000 this cycle, let me know on the chat, which I don't think this cycle, it may not happen this cycle once again, guys. So we all know that anything can happen in crypto, but I don't think this cycle. So one thing that will have taken Bitcoin to 500K this cycle is that, let's say, for example, during that time when President Trump added Bitcoin to their reserve, to US reserve, when he signed it into law to add Bitcoin to their reserve, I wish he said that, yes, they will be buying. So we all know that, during that time, so when they signed it into law to add Bitcoin to their reserve, what happened is that President Trump said that, okay, so they should add the 207,000 Bitcoin, which they was already holding. So they should add it to their reserve, which FBI confiscated from hackers a few years ago. So they add that Bitcoin to their reserve, which now say that they won't be buying anytime soon. So, but they will be buying. They will be buying about a million Bitcoin. It will be anytime soon. So a lot of people get disappointed. So, which I don't think that, most people are so bullish about the market, still heading up to 500K. So I don't think so. 5S from here. Bitcoin is still trading between Bitcoin is still trading between, as you guys can see, more. We're almost back up to 101,000, man. It's crazy. Let's look with the 4 hour, 1 hour chart. With the 1 hour chart, we're almost back above one. You see, even drop up to 1,105, 1,100. $101,500 just about a few minutes ago, man. 101,500 just about a few minutes ago, which is crazy, man. There's much volume in the market right now, so a lot of people keep buying. So, guys, let's see what next. MicroStrategy, MicroStrategy to release a BTC Stardust modem to trigger Bitcoin adoption. What a MicroStrategy strategy, which is now rebranded to strategy, they are saying that they will be releasing a book in the next few months, so to have more company to adopt Bitcoin, to bring more company into the crypto space, which is fantastic. So, as I always say, you don't have to be scared. Bitcoin and crypto is here to stay. So all you just need to do is to keep using this dollar cost average so that you'll be able to accumulate more Bitcoin and cryptocurrency. So Bitcoin and crypto is here to stay. You guys can see, so more adoption, more companies keep buying, more companies keep coming into the crypto space. So this is why I say a lot of things have changed in the crypto space this year. So what has changed is that now we now have a lot of company buying. So a few years ago, so we don't have companies buying like a MicroStrategy. So we know that strategy has been investing in crypto since 2020, Bitcoin and crypto since 2020. But back then they was buying at least $1 million in Bitcoin, $2 million in Bitcoin. But now they are now buying $1 billion in Bitcoin, $2 billion in Bitcoin. So we show that even if back then, there is no spot ETF. So even if as of today, so BlackRock are still holding $62 billion in Bitcoin in their portfolio. Those are the things that has changed this time around. We show that the big boys, they keep buying. So more money still coming into the crypto space. This is what I was saying yesterday. Yesterday I showed you guys this headline: Arizona signed strategy Bitcoin reserve, which I showed you guys this headline yesterday. But a few hours ago, which CZ, which is the CEO and the former CEO and the founder of Binance, he tweeted this out on his X account. You can buy when the governments are buying, or after the government have bought. So this is one thing you need to know about the crypto space. So either you buy now, so when the government are buying, or you buy when the government have already bought their Bitcoin. So you know what that means. So when the government finish buying, that means the price will skyrocket. So either you buy now when the government are still buying, when the price is down, or you buy tomorrow after the government have bought their Bitcoin. So we all know that when the government finish buying, so the price will skyrocket. So Arizona, so they just it's a state so which just signed a Bitcoin to reserve, so to keep to add more Bitcoin to their reserve. So this show that more people keep coming into the crypto space. So the volatility in the crypto space, it may not happen like before. So all you just need to do is to keep acquiring more Bitcoin as much as possible you can. So guys, let's see here. OpenSea's tokens airdrop. If you have been using OpenSea, so there is the airdrop which is coming up. You may be opportunity to at least to receive some airdrop from OpenSea. Let's say for example you are buying, but for example the team are still discussing about it. So how they will be able to distribute the airdrop across. Let's say for example if you are holding NFTs from OpenSea, or we all know that NFTs, OpenSea own their own NFT, which is called Genesis. So now they are still discussing about that. So to know if you are holding their NFT, how much they should distribute to you, or if you have traded NFTs, if you have ever traded OpenSea NFT, so to know how much to be given to you. So they are still working on that. So which is fantastic at least. So we hope that at least we receive a good amount from that. So I've been trading NFT from OpenSea since about 2020 or 2021 since then. So I started trading NFT. I paid a huge amount of gas fee. So we hope that at least to receive a good amount of money from the airdrop. It will be coming anytime soon. So guys, Brazil central bank hikes rates near 20 years high. This is all about the inflation which we have been talking about. As you guys can see from this from CNBC, so the inflation is still going higher every single day. It's still going around the world, not just so not just even from Europe, even if most of the African country as well. So even if, as you guys can see, from Brazil too. So even if Europe, so even if the US too, so we still have inflation everywhere. So even if from the, as you guys can see, the Brazil central bank, they just hike their rates. So in order for them to at least to be able to hedge against inflation. So one of the way to be able to eliminate the inflation is by raising their rates so that more people will be able to borrow money. So which is crazy. But the government, they keep printing more money every single day. So and one of the assets you can't print more of it is Bitcoin. So you can't print more Bitcoin. That is why you need to hold Bitcoin, that asset that hedge against inflation. That when you hold it in your either your centralized wallet or decentralized wallet, which I prefer decentralized wallet. So when you hold it in your decentralized wallet, it will be going down in value. So that is Bitcoin. So that this is one of the reasons you need to hold Bitcoin. And the war with which is the inflation war and the trade war is still going around the world, which we'll be seeing looking into that. So President Trump calls Fed Chair Jerome Powell a fool after central banks keep rate steady again. This is just the same thing which we are saying. So the rate, just the inflation is still going around the world, not just as you guys can see from Brazil to US too. So President Trump is expecting Jerome Powell to cut rates so that at least the markets should start booming once again. But President Jerome Powell is still looking at the job rate and the inflation. So he still don't want to cut the rate, and Trump is saying that he's a fool, which we all know that he's doing his job. So let's quickly see this other headline over here. Toyota sees a 21% first year's profit declines as tariffs takes a beat. The tariff is still going, it's still affecting the market, it's still going all over the world, it's still affecting the markets, as you guys can see. So even if Toyota, so they just lost between about 21% in profit, we show that, even if the trade war is still not yet end. So we hope that, as according to as President Trump just said just now, that they will be making a deal with China, and, everything will start booming once again. So that's boom. We are above $101,000 once again, man, which is crazy. Bitcoin is doing fantastic, so the market is doing great. As always, guys, you don't have to be scared. So Bitcoin is doing fine once again. So we are up above $101,000. So we all know where we should be heading to next, man. So quickly, we could be able to break this. Why did we just pop so hard like this? That is because I told you guys yesterday, we was holding, there was almost about $4 billion liquidation around here. So I think that at least a lot of people may have canceled their trade whenever they see that the market, there was a lot of volume. They may have canceled their trade. That is why the market is booming so hard, as you guys can see. So we should be heading up to at least, if we could be able to hold this support between $101,000 and $2,000, this is where we'll be able to head to next, between $106,000. That's because we have a huge support over here. So that is where we should be stopping at next, $106,000. Most of the altcoins are up today, so at least if you are holding cryptocurrency, your portfolio will be at least doing fantastic as of today. You guys can see it is up. It's going to like 40%, man, which is crazy. It is above $2,000 once again. So it's trading at 160 once again, which is great. Just about $40 away from $200, which is fantastic. So if you have any question, drop it on the chat. Doji coins. Let's quickly see Trop meme coin. Trop coin up 14%. I'm still not doing bad. VChain 13%. Filecoin 11%. Let me look at some of my Celestial. Arbitrum. Bonk 17%. WorldCoin. Let's look up to top 100. Virtual protocol. I say it's been down so much, man. Optimism is still up with 40%. Even if we're up with 40%, it's been down at least so much. Ejective. So guys, see your OBS Studio reconnected. I was disconnected for a while, man, which is crazy. OBS Studio was disconnected for a while. Yeah, sit and good. How are you all doing? Miraculous and good. So guys, as I say, so you don't have to be scared. So keep using DCA. And as I stick to my word, so I will be sending this thing to you guys, the meme coin to you guys for sure this weekend. So because I have a lot of things on my heart, so being so busy, so I will do that this weekend. I will be sending it across to you guys this weekend. Bitcoin dominance is at 63%. Let me see. How will even look at that? Sir. That means the dominance is slightly down because yesterday the Bitcoin dominance was between almost about. Bitcoin dominance was between about how much yesterday? 64 yesterday. Let's quickly see Bitcoin dominance. 63.8%. It's still not that low. So let's say, for example, if Bitcoin dominance drop below 60%, it will just let's say January here, December to January. Let's quickly see. That was December. Okay, January Bitcoin dominance was between 56%. It even dropped to December, the dominance was between 53%. 53% January. So if Bitcoin dominance drop favor, if Bitcoin dominance drop down to between at least 50%, let's say 50, even if 55%. So 55%, you could see that those altcoins will start booming once again. Those altcoins, they are trading between at least. You can see that those altcoins, even if a day like today, most of them are up with a double digit. Let's say, for example, if the Bitcoin dominance, if it dropped down to like about, even if 60%, you will see that most of this thing, they will start booming once again. Most of those altcoins will start popping once again. That is because if Bitcoin head up to like $106,000 and it dropped back down to like $101,000, like as with the price of today. So money will flow out from the Bitcoin to those altcoins. So a lot of people will be taking profit from their Bitcoin, will be adding it to the altcoin. But most of the money which is coming into the market right now are still going into Bitcoin. That's why the Bitcoin dominance is still high. The market right now is gambling, yeah. So it's not even if you are trading right now, let's say if you don't even need to short the market right now. So and if you are trading right now, one of the things you need to do is that at least don't trade with high average. Spot trading is still not bad. So like me, if I trade right now, no, I don't do trading right now. So let's say, for example, once the market is stable once again, yes, it's a good time to start at least to start trading once again if the market is stable. But as of now, the market is still not that stable. So we still have up and down. So and if you look at history, we don't have so much time. We have between about 4 to 5 months right now for the market to at least before we start, you know, the next cycle. So, guys, I will see you all tomorrow, 6 p.m. Central European time. So, just like as I say, so don't forget, you are smart and intelligent, and with crypto, we shall all make financial freedom together. And I did not forget this thing, so I will send the meme coin to you guys who always tune in. So which who already drop your address. I will be sending it to you guys the end of which is this weekend. Okay, so today is already Thursday, tomorrow is Friday, so I'll be sending to you guys this weekend. So guys, stay strong. So Bitcoin and crypto is here to stay. We are above 100,000